Okay, guys, this is just one of my most recent projects. I call this the go home system. So, recently we had some issue with our governor, in which the drive shaft of the governor and the governor drive spline stripped completely, thus, then causing the main engine to shut down with the vessel being about a day or day and a half away from port. So the engineers had to come up with a plan to lock the fuel rack in position to enable them to return. But this caused a lot of modification and it was a bit time consuming. So what I now came up with is this actuator. I made a bracket supporting against the panel, which is then linked to the fuel rack. This is now actually where your governor is linked via this rod controlling the fuel rack. So once you have a failure, you just remove that link, put on this actuator, which will just be in this position. I will have a speed controller hooked up to the actuator so you can adjust the speed at the desired speed, so thus not causing the engine to overload and to increase the RPM at a safe speed. So this is only for emergencies, but future development can also allow me, if hooked up to a PLC, then to monitor the engine speed or RPM and then do adjustments according to what the RPM is. Say if I set my desired RPM should be 850 RPM, and once you place load or increase the speed or the pitch, the RPM will drop. Then this will act as my governor control, which then increases or extends the actuator like so. That's giving more fuel. Or if I take off load and the RPMs go up, then the actual actuator will then retract and set the speed to what was desired. This actuator here was one I placed on quite a while back. This is now only to allow the engineer to control the RPM on the governor itself. So this one did not have a electronic RPM controller, only controlled manually by hand, and that is why I placed on this one. And seeing as this is now the second failure we had on the governor, I only saw it fit to use the same actuator, then to control the fuel pumps in case of emergency or failure. So that is all for now. I will also post the controls for my speed controller responsible for the actuator speed controlling.